Welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each weekday at 10 a.m., staff or volunteers from the CAM will highlight an artwork from the museum. So check this page every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. for more. My name's Andrew. I'm the Associate Director of Docent Learning at the CAM, and today I want to show you one of my all-time favorites at the Art Museum. It's a painting by the Japanese artist Kawara called March 21st, 1975. It's made with Liquitex paint on canvas, and it's 8 1/8 inches by 10 inches by 1 5/8 inches. It was added to the museum's collection in 1984. In this painting, we see white sans serif letters and numbers spelling out the date March 21st, 1975 on a black background. The word March is abbreviated to the first three letters, M-A-R. The words are placed in the center of the painting, and there's more negative space above and below the words than there is to the left and the right of the words. I described the painting for those of you who can't see it, but I also did that because I want to bring attention to what Kawara did, not what he did not do. When we look at pared down artworks like this, I think our instinct sometimes is to wonder why the artist did so little. Sometimes we expect artists to wow us with as much visible skill and mastery as possible, and in this case, Kawara has actually done quite a bit with a lot of attention to detail. This is an example of a series of paintings Kawara did over the course of his life called date paintings. So the main idea was simple. He would paint the current date in the language and syntax of the place where he was painting it, all in one day. If he didn't finish the painting, he would destroy it. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Kawara chose a different size for every date painting. The background could only be one of three colors, red, blue, or gray. He hand-mixed the paint and applied over a dozen layers on his canvas before drawing and painting the date by hand. These could sometimes take 6 to 7 hours to complete, so every date painting is a unique artwork. I think there's something wonderful about this process. When we look at this painting, we assume that something profound or important must have happened on March 21st, 1975, right? Why else would someone make a painting of a date? Maybe you're sitting there thinking, hey, I was born that day. This calls into question our emphasis on life's highlights. Our lives are filled with mundane moments that seemingly aren't worth writing home about, but imagine if we only took stock in the brilliant, amazing things that happened in life. Does that accurately show us what it means to be alive? Sometimes it's important to acknowledge the average days so that we appreciate the significant moments without getting carried away. On another level, Kawara's ritualistic process is a fitting analogy to our everyday life. We focus on our relationships, our work, and our hobbies one day at a time. Consider how many artworks at our museum represent larger-than-life figures or important ceremonies. If an alien came to Earth and walked through our galleries, it might think that our lives are only made up of big moments. So maybe it's fitting that one painting depicts how the rest of our lives go.